like I was on the verge of yakking the whole friggin' time. Good morning, folks, and happy Thursday. We slept like an absolute freaking champion last night. So much so that we were up before our alarm. Or we were awake before our alarm. We were not up, but we were awake. And we were out the door in enough time to go knock out a lift. To not be rushing. But I will say, even after sleeping like a freaking champion, either one of those little children I teach or one of those jokers I train with came in sick, because your boy has got some sinus drainage. He got a little wheezing in his chest going on. When I go to breathe in, you'll hear it's like I'm breathing in my last breath of air. This sucks. Oh, and the homie who poked me in my eye, this joker really sucks too. It is quite uncomfortable. Quite uncomfortable. I've been poked in the eye a lot in my days. This one definitely tops it. It definitely tops it. I was shooting in for a shot, and he tried to defend it, throwing his hands down, and boom. And his nails weren't trimmed, and, well, I just hope he didn't scratch me. Let's just put it that way. Because it's uncomfortable to see. Let's just put it that way. I guess that's a good way of putting it. It's uncomfortable to see. It's uncomfortable to look out of. But let's go knock out this lift. Make it a great one, since we aren't rushing. And then get to practice. Get better today than we were yesterday. And then probably look for that time for a nice solid nap. Definitely, since it's a freaking rainy, stormy day. We have made it to the gym, and well, I know I said I'd have plenty of time to knock out a lift, but this joker is like, I've never seen a gym that's packed out at 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning. We may not have enough time. You know, if every machine is taken, it's gonna be a little difficult. Every rack is taken, every platform. It may be a little difficult to get a lift in. Fingers crossed, and let's get in here. Let's get stronger today than we were yesterday, and just make as much out of the lift as we possibly can. All right, I have no idea where all those people were, because there wasn't a freaking soul in the gym. I mean, there was a few people. Don't get me wrong, there was definitely a few people, but I was able to get to a platform immediately. I was able to even there was such little of people that it would have been acceptable for me to take a rack as well, and that's what I did. I took a platform and a rack. And I was even able to go over to the dumbbells and find a bench, like literally right after I got done with everything I needed to do on the platform and rack side. The only thing I wasn't able to do was some landmines. And if that is the only thing that I don't get to do, I say it's a successful lift. Not to mention we went down to the last freaking millisecond we had up in there. So, I mean, did we really have time to do the landmines and be able to make it to the dumbbell bench? Maybe not. Maybe so, but maybe not. So, we got a good lift in. We got a hard pump, a hard freaking sweat going. We are fatigued. I don't think my grip has much more left in it. But here we go. To go squeeze our friends as hard as we can. To go give them a bunch of bear hugs. That's what we're headed to do. To go give the homies bear hugs. So, wish me luck. Hopefully traffic isn't a shit show, but I did leave in enough time to where that shouldn't really be an issue. It shouldn't. Now, I'm not saying it won't, but it shouldn't. But this is Atlanta, and anything can happen. Well, like I said, we took every little millisecond we had at the gym. and some, because we are pulling in late. Let's hope that they have not started technique on me. If they have, it is what it is. It happens. It's what happens when you're running late. But let's hope they haven't. But I didn't pack a lunch, and I'm starving, so this should be fun. Wish me luck, folks. Let's get in here and let's get better today than we were freaking yesterday. Well, we definitely missed technique in what we were doing today, but luckily, we did make it here in enough time to be able to drill. They were literally clapping their hands as I was walking up to the door. But we did today what we did yesterday, just perfecting it. So it's the fact that I missed it's not that big of a deal. And we're getting out of here at a decent time. They're done at boxing next door, so I guess we're just gonna head on home. We're gonna get us a nice little nap in, hopefully. Let's not speak too soon, because it is a foggy day, rainy day, a cloudy day in Georgia. You know how that can go. So expect the unexpected. Let's head home so that we can get this reset in, so that we can get back up here and get better today than we were yesterday, and then we can fight the democracy or catch crowns. I'm feeling some crowns today at some point. Let's get home. Let's do one step at a time. Let's just get home and get a reset in. Oh, and we gotta find some lunch. I don't know if we're gonna find lunch now or when we get home or after our nap. I'm hungry now, so I might go find me some lunch now. I don't know what we're gonna eat, but we'll find something. Well, we did indeed go ahead and end up stopping to grab something for lunch because, well, your boy was hungry. We were quite hungry. In the 5 minutes it took us to grab something, it changed our ride from a 47-minute ride to an hour and 15-minute ride. So I'm going to take my butt inside and I'm going to enjoy this nap before I have to go do it all over again. Luckily, we did get here in enough time to get that reset in, so it's not the end of the world, but that ride was quite draining. I was expecting a nice, smooth, breezy ride, and, well, I should have stuck to my guns of expecting the unexpected, folks. So let's go enjoy this freaking reset. Well, reset complete. You know what, folks, it's kind of crazy. Today, on Thursday, later in the week than Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, my body feels better today than it has all flipping week. My energy levels are better than they have been all freaking week. I just wonder what causes it, because I know I didn't get any more sleep last night than I have the night before. I wonder. But let's not wonder too long, because if we wonder too long, then we will end up being late to practice. So let's hit the road. Let's go get better today than we were yesterday, folks. Surprisingly enough, traffic was not too bad on the way here. There was no expected traffic. Get it? Because in Atlanta you can unexpectedly run into traffic every day. It's kind of
you expectedly run into traffic every day in Atlanta.
Huh?
You expectedly run into traffic every day.
No, it's unexpectable because it'll be like 30 minutes and then it'll turn into like an hour and a half. But we made it on time. Actually, early. We're early. We're gonna be late by the time I get in there and change out and put my gloves on. But we are early.
Just so you can skip a warm-up.
I'm not supposed to know I skip warm-ups. No one's supposed to know that part. Let's find a parking spot. Let's get in here and get better today than we were yesterday. We freaking survived, folks. When I say for survived, I mean like we just barely survived. I don't know what was going on during practice, but the whole entire time, had the biggest pit in my stomach. Like I was on the verge of yakking the whole friggin' time. Oh, but we made it through it. Oh, and then at some point, like halfway, quarter of the way, I'd say like quarter of the way to practice. start like sweating profusely, and I get sweat in my freaking eyeballs, and I could not see. My eyes turned bloodshot red. They started burning, like it felt like someone was literally scratching at my eyeballs. And then it stopped. Then the yackiness came. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on today. It was an absolute shit show. That's all I can really say. But let's get our butts home so that I can clean up and we can get on the games and enjoy the fruits of our labor. Because video games are going to be our crowning achievement of the day. Because that, my friends, that was pathetic. From feeling like I was gonna throw up to my eyeballs burning, like literally felt like someone had poured like acid in my eyes. That's what it felt like, or pouring salt in my eyes. I mean, I guess that's what technically it is, it's sweat, but that shit hurt. And it wasn't just like a little bit, it was like for 30 minutes straight, it's just like pouring into my eyeballs. To the point where I couldn't open my eyes anymore. And I did. They were like bloodshot red. Terrible. But yeah, folks, let's get home after that epitome of a practice from ourselves. And we have made it home, folks, and good news. The stomach churning has finally come to an end. So we can comfortably play games tonight. And the good news is we do not have to be up at any specific time tomorrow. So I am going to enjoy my time of sleeping in. That's exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy it. And then I'm about to, or before enjoying the sleeping in, I am so going to enjoy this game time of gaming for as long as we possibly can. Plus, tonight we got home earlier than we have been in a fat freaking minute. But you may question, BillyGoat, if you were about to throw up, why did you not just leave? Well, you see, what happens in a fight? What if you get kicked in the gonads during a fight and you feel like you're about to throw up? Like my last fight. You just gonna quit? No, we gotta figure out how to push through. We gotta figure out how to hold our yaks in. So that's what we did. We held it in. And I can say I'm proud of myself. Yeah, we had a reason to walk away and leave. I wished I would have been able to push myself a bit harder. So that I am not satisfied of. But I am satisfied that, and I am proud of myself that we pushed through. I mean, most folks have been like, alright, screw this. My stomach's hurting. I am literally, like, there was a few times where I was swallowing my lunch bag down. More than once today. We kept it all the way down. From the grappling rounds, to the MMA rounds, to the freaking pad work, to the bag rounds, to everything in between, we were able to keep it down. And that, my friends, that is a win. Now, let's go get this win against these aliens. I hope to see all that. Or this win against freaking probably 12-year-olds on Fortnite. Something. We're going to go get our win on something. Hopefully it goes much smoother tonight than it has in past nights. So I hope to see y'all there. Sometimes you have got to do things you don't want to do. I didn't want to push through. I did not want to push through the yak and feeling. But we did. Man, I bet we are a little tougher because of it. But folks, let me get my butt inside because I feel disgusting. And I kind of want to hop on the games and put something in my stomach that might make whatever's going on inside of it be completely gone. Like I said, yeah, the feeling has subsided, but I do feel like as soon as I start moving, your boy's gonna want to yak again. Feel like your boy needs some food. That may be what it is. I don't know. Or it could just been my lunch. I mean, I didn't have the healthiest lunch. That probably is exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. But we pushed through. We didn't make excuses. We didn't say, hey, I ate like shit, so I can't practice today. No. We knew what the consequences to the actions in which we were taken were we may feel like voodoo at practice. But let's get our butts inside and let's call it a night. I hope to see you all in the games tonight. Good night, folks, and BillyGoat loves ya.